Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how to do a very important upgrade on the suspension on your travel trailer. Okay, I'm going to show you how to install a upgraded Dexter equalizer bracket and shackles and greasable bolts.
The first step in the process is to jack up the trailer.
Just going to jack up the axles just to get the wheel off so I can take the wheels off as next. So I got a bottle jack on this side and I got my car jack on the other side. So I lost my little handle for the bottle jack, that's right. Stop filming, just stay right there. Okay, so what we're going to replace today is these bolts and the bushings inside here that hold the leaf springs on, and this center bracket here, it's called the equalizer bracket. So we need to take these nuts off when we get the wheels off. So the next thing I'm going to do is just kind of squirt them with some WD-40, just kind of loosen up the bolt. And just while they're soaking, I'll take the tires off. Okay guys, I'm going to start with removing the equalizer bracket and then replace that. And then after I get that back on, I'm going to go to the other end of the leaf springs, and I'm going to remove the bolts on the end and replace the bushings and everything on those. So the bolt side is knurled, so it's kind of locked in place. So you want to go to the nut and you want to remove the nut. So I'm going to hold the bolt side with the 13/16, and I'm going to remove the nut with the 11/16 with the impact. And this stuff is really rusty, guys, so I give it a minute to let that WD-40 soak in. Okay, next I'm gonna tap the bolts out and we'll remove the bracket. So. Okay guys, I got the jack under the leaf spring. I'm just going to support it by that, just take a little pressure off it. And I'm just going to tap this bolt out.
Yeah.
Just get over. Take off. Lower this one up. I think you see this loose, so I'm just going to pop that one out. Pop that out. That's it, guys. Okay guys, just want to show you how worn out these bushings are. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but that's just a plastic bushing, so the factory stuff's not that durable. Then if you look at these hangers on this bracket, kind of oblong, so definitely due for a replacement. Okay guys, next I'm just gonna push out these plastic bushings to put the new bronze ones in. I'm just gonna use a punch, and I'm just gonna kind of carefully tap it and just try to push it out without. You just don't want to hit the inside of the leaf spring, because the bronze, it'll kind of mess up the bronze on the new bushing. So I'm just gonna take it, just kind of barely put it on the bushing, just kind of push it out, tap it out, I mean. There it is. new part. I'm gonna get the old part and just compare it. Now you can see the difference between these parts. The new one's definitely a lot more heavy duty. Plus the bolts are greasable. The bushings are bronze instead of just flimsy plastic. So this should definitely last a lot longer than the original. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the new bushings and I'm just going to tap them in, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Okay guys, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean out the holes for the new bushings. I'm just going to kind of run a rag through there, paper towel, whatever we got. And just kind of get some of that grime out of there. And we're going to take the new bushing. We're going to put some anise on it, so it kind of helps prevent it from corroding. I'm going to put it on the outside of it. I'm going to put it in the leaf spring. And I'm going to take an old bolt. You don't want to take the hammer and tap right directly onto that because it'll just damage the new bushing. You're going to take the old bolt, and they do have knurls on them. So make sure it's one that's got them worn off so it doesn't mark inside the bushing. So I'm going to take that. I'm just going to tap it in. Just carefully. And just try to get it as centered as possible. I think that one's good. And I'm just kind of feeling the sides just to see if it's centered or not. Okay guys, I'm going to start with putting the equalizer on, and I want the grease zerks on the inside so I could grease them without having to take the wheels off. That's everybody's own preference. They could be either side. So, and plus when I inspect it I could see if the nuts are on tight. So I like them facing with the nuts out. So on this one I'm going to install it with the nuts out. So first I'm going to take the center bolt of the equalizer bracket. I'm going to take a little bit of grease. I'm just going to grease it up. I'm going to take the bracket, just line it up with the holes. And then now these have to be tapped in a little bit, so I want to show you that right here. So on these bolts, they're knurled, and correct me if I'm wrong, if that's the wrong term for it, but these are designed to like tap in the hole and then it locks it in place so it doesn't come loose. thing I forgot, just before you put the nuts on, put a little anise on it. That'll keep everything from rusting as much, getting stuck on there if you have to remove them again. Now on this, I'm not going to torque it down right yet. I'm going to put all the other bolts in, and then I'll go around and torque everything together. And again, just go ahead and put a little bit of grease on the bolts. A little bit of anise on the threads. And I'm not gonna tighten all these nuts till the very end. When I get all of them in, I'll torque them down. Okay, gonna do the other side. Put a little grease on there. And this one I'm just going to lower the jack just to try to line it up a little bit. Try to raise it, I guess. Definitely good to have a second set of hands on the job like this. Just a little closer. Just a little more. Got the bracket on. And then anti-seize on the threads. Okay guys, tighten this down and then move on to the ends of the waist rings. Wait, I'm gonna put the wrench on the front. Okay, we're just gonna remove the end brackets and get those replaced.
Yeah, it's on.
Just tap it out with that here. You got it?
Yeah.
Take that one.
Okay.
You could tap it first and then tap with the hammer first and then tap with the punch. You gotta hit it hard. You gotta hit it hard. You gotta hit it hard, so really hard.
I think you gotta loosen it.
No, keep. Okay, there you go. Okay, now I'm just gonna get to where it's gonna hold. Yeah, just tap it out. That's where we're at. Okay, now we're just going to wet it down. This is where we get the bushing out. We're going to tap the bushing out just like we did the other ones. I'll use this one. Kind of if you hit it where the groove is right there.
Yeah.
It makes it easier. square with the bushing. You're not moving it. You gotta be straight on it. You gotta be straight on it. Hold your punch tight. Don't let it flop around. Come here.
Okay, so we're gonna put some anise on it first. Then we're gonna rub it around, spread it. And then we're gonna have to put it in there. Then we're gonna have to put an old bolt that doesn't have the grooves, so it doesn't mess up the bushing. I'm just gonna tap it in, lightly.
Get it started before you tap it. Okay. Okay, you're good. Just lightly tap it. Just take your time.
So we're gonna have to type it in so it's like even on both sides. The even length that's sticking out.
That's very good. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Let's jack it up and put the bolt in.
So then he's a little like this side over.
Yeah. Yeah, we might have to pull it. So sometimes these holes don't line up. What you gotta do is just have somebody push the bolt in while somebody else pulls on the axle to try to pull it back a little bit. What?
Nothing. Do you wanna hold this so it doesn't strip it out?
Well, I'm gonna, hold on. Yeah, go ahead, hold it. I'm just gonna put some,
It's starting to come out, so.
I know, just, I'm gonna put some anise on it, so I should have just put it on in the first place. Some anise. Oops. Go ahead, hold this side. Get over there. Okay, we're on the other side. We're gonna take this side off now. It's gonna crawl underneath the camper here. I'm gonna jack this up just a little bit. Okay. Give me the impact check. Nope, the bolts, the nut's stuck on it. You gotta take the nut.
Okay, so we're gonna put some anise on there and just put a little bit. Now you just gotta spread the anise around it. Get every square inch. And then kinda put it in there, start it a little bit. Then you have to get an old bolt that doesn't have any grooves in it at the top, because or else it'll ruin the bronze. And then we just gotta tap it in with the hammer, just little by little. Then you have to kind of get it even on both sides, the even length on both sides that's sticking out. So I think we're good right now. Now,
let's jack it up and get it lined up.
Okay.
Okay, keep going. I'm just gonna get this back under there. Okay, go ahead, let it down.
Okay.
There we go. Go ahead and bring that back to that one.
Can we jack it up in this one?
Yeah. Just put a little pressure, that's good.
Okay.
Okay. Get the black extension out there.
What's this?
Yeah. And then, where's the bolt?
Right.
Okay. Now put some, a little bit of grease on the bolt. No, we're going under this side. Just go on that. Try to get it lined up again. So I need you to pull back on that again. Oh, never mind. Push forward. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Huh?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, we gotta put some anise in there.
Okay, go ahead and put some NSCs on that. And then just put the nut on just to hold it. Actually, get that, yeah, put the nut on. I'm just gonna tap the, where'd the extension go?
Except right here.
I'm just gonna tap the bolt in. And then let's get that nut, let's get the wrenches, 13/16 and 11/16. 11/16. And then go ahead and tighten it down.
Okay,
Huh? Just keep going. So these bolts are shouldered, so they can only go so tight on them, so it doesn't shrink up the bracket to where it doesn't let anything move. Are you tight all the way? Did it bottom out? Did it stop? Huh?
yeah, stop.
So, now I'm just.
That's going in. Almost just a little bit more. There, it's in. Okay.
Okay.
And it's tighten it.
Hold on. Let me hold this up. Go ahead.
Okay, there, that's it.
Okay. Okay, guys. Now we're just gonna torque everything down. Okay, we got it all together. So now we're just gonna torque everything down. The instructions say for the center bolt to go 65 to 75 foot-pounds. I'm just gonna go in the middle at 70, and then all the smaller bolts at 30 to 50 pounds. So I'm gonna have 40 on those. So I'm just gonna start with the center bolt, set my torque wrench to 70. Show you want to get over there and hold that. Get underneath there. Here, just hold it. You got it? You ready?
Wait, yeah.
Smaller ones. That one's gonna be 40. Okay. 50. So. Okay, let's get this out.
Wait.
Got it?
Yeah.
Let's get this end one over here.
Yeah, okay.
Got that one. Okay, let's get back over here.
Wait. Yeah.
Top one. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go over. Get out of there and come over here.
Get there.
Okay, now torque down. So
Okay.
next, put the wheels on. Let's get
just gonna let down the trailer, and don't forget to like and subscribe.